a Romeo and Juliet.
We don't need that.
Is it 80?
If I could find it.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Yep, it is. Hi, welcome to Hello Dysfunction. I'm Patafria.
I'm Crystal.
Here we are.
Episode
285.
Staying Alive. You know, I had to. I couldn't
I know.
help it.
I always
It was
pause
sitting
to
there.
give you a minute to get one off.
Sitting there.
God. Here we are.
I know we're are we late? We're late.
I think we are, but we're
Whatever.
getting them in. We're
You
getting them
guys,
off.
I was getting teeth.
Yeah.
And it was really painful. I couldn't even do anything for 3 days, though. No, more than that.
So
I'm still
apparently
hella sore.
crowns and veneers are like sisters.
They are.
Yeah.
One is for... So veneers are for teeth that do not have...
Cosmetic.
Yeah, they don't have as much decay or cavities or
Yeah.
things like that. Crowns are for...
Damage.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Damaged goods, like
Yeah.
me.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So, I had 9 hours worth of dental work done Tuesday.
That was scary.
It was, and at first they were trying to tell me I should be sedated, and I was like, I don't want to be sedated.
You're
Like,
tripping.
I
I love
wa-
being sedated.
Oh God, no! I want to be aware. When it comes to like my body and my health and stuff, I'm too much of a control freak, and I'm a hypochondriac. I wouldn't even say I'm a hypochondriac. I'm just paranoid. So I need to be aware at all times. And it was long. It was very long. But I will say, the dentist I went to is cool as fuck. He has a son that has ADHD. He's very familiar with it.
Good. So he knows how to deal with you.
Yep.
How to handle you.
He let me get up 4 different times to do breaks. He told me, if you need to go smoke a cigarette, go smoke a cigarette.
And that's usually a fucking no-no.
He has a son with ADHD that
Wow.
fucking chain smokes.
Oh, so he gets it, why you have to do it. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
You
it
found
was
a good person.
Very understanding, very kind. But God damn it, just was such a long process. And we've only done 6 teeth on the top.
Yeah.
And I'm still really swollen. I feel like I look like a Whoville Who, because the way I'm swollen, it like is pulling whatever this is called down.
Don't start.
And then it's making my top lip curl under, and this is pulling, so it looks very Whoville Who-ish. When I smile, like, this doesn't move up yet because of the swelling, so it's like smiling with like this much of my bottom teeth.
Yeah.
show. It looks kind of like a puma. It's very a fat muzzle.
Like that lady that just passed.
yes.
The
fucking
cat
cat.
lady. Yeah.
She died of
R.I.P.
yeah, dude, she died of something you fucking had before.
Yeah,
That's
pulmonary
scary.
embolism. What I'm curious about is like that's a problem for people that aren't mobile usually.
Especially
that
if
aren't,
they've had a surgery.
yeah, and who aren't like moving around, like that's I wonder if she had another procedure. She was 85.
Hey,
I wonder if she had whatever. I'm happy
that's
she
how
was
I feel.
You're living your life how you want. Do
For
whatever
sure.
you want. I may not want that for myself, but I'm not going to judge.
And at 85, fucking do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You want to fucking keister, fucking crack, do it. Like,
Do whatever.
that's a long time to be alive, you know?
Yeah.
So, R.I.P. her.
And R.I.P. Brenton Woods. That's like the oldies nostalgia.
Would you like me to sing a sample?
Yeah, of the world. And
I know.
I was very bummed. I've been listening
was
to him
Stevie.
since yesterday, and I'm not going to stop anytime soon. Very bummed.
Yeah. Stevie called me and was all upset.
Yeah. I mean, that's another one that lived a nice long life and was very much loved, and especially in the Chicano community. That's like the savior. So, yeah, hard hit.
Definitely. Another guy died today. What's the girl's her name's Aubrey something. She's on Parks and Rec. Have you ever watched Parks and Rec? She plays the very monotone character.
Never watched it.
Her husband died today, this morning. Out of nowhere. He was 47. They haven't said why or how.
Wow. Fentanyl.
It's always fentanyl these days. Anytime somebody young dies, that's my first thought.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, is fuck, they got some bad shit.
Yeah.
Which is really fucked up.
It is.
I hate it. 'Cause nobody consents to that,
No.
you know?
Well, some people do. Some people just do fentanyl.
Right.
But
Right.
for the people that accidentally get it and
That
don't sign up
wanna
for
do
that.
cocaine
Yeah, that's really fucked up.
Yeah, I have a friend that died from actually his drug of choice was fentanyl.
Yeah,
And
it's
I believe
scary.
he was smoking it. And he OD'd.
It's hardcore.
Yeah.
My first note was about a storage facility, but I feel like we already established what we're going to do with that. I suggested, do you want to go half with me on renting a storage facility every month? And Mark immediately became judgy and was like, yeah, because you keep buying
He's
shit.
like, you guys want to hoard
And
stuff.
I was like, no, that's not the case.
I mean,
I
it
just
is
don't
for me.
have a lot of storage where
You
I
don't.
live. And I want to, like, my Christmas shit alone takes up a lot of fucking storage and my art shit. So
Yeah, no.
I think a storage space would do me some good.
I think it's
some
very
good.
logical in your case
Yeah,
to get another.
I don't want to just frivolously be spending, adding another bill to my life, but I do think I would benefit from having one.
So we're going to buy a shed.
Yeah, let's do that.
We have a huge backyard. I don't know why we didn't think to do that
I know.
before.
I know. And that would be so convenient and waterproof and shit. So we're going to do that.
Yeah.
Excited for that.
Then we can go hoard all we want.
Yep. You want to know something that happened to me the other day that I didn't tell you? It was the day before yesterday. Or was it yesterday? It might have been yesterday. Sometimes when I get an early start, the days feel like multiple days.
You know, I've been up since 4 a.m.
Why? Just your brain won't turn off?
I woke up at 4 and I was watching not the original Dexter series, but the one that came out in like 21. And I went to go smoke in the garage, and before I knew it, it was like 7:30, and Mark was up making breakfast.
Yeah.
And then Bunny had woke up, so I was talking to her, and I just fucking
kept it going.
yeah. I don't like it.
Yeah, that sucks. Well, anyway, I think it was yesterday, actually. I went to go pick up my car from the dealer because I was like having it serviced or whatever. It's whatever, every few miles or whatever. I have to do that. So I'm going to get it, and I stopped to put a little gas in my loaner. And I go in to get coffee in the gas station. I'm coming out, and I'm face to face with one of my fucking exes that I talk to every fucking now again. But
Do we like them?
yeah, but I can't really get over the bad shit. So
Is this the one I'm not a fan of?
yeah. So and I said, oh, so they gave me like a quick hug, but like it was awkward. And I was like, oh, like I didn't know if I could hug him or not. Cause I'm
Yeah.
like, are you alone? Are you with a wife?
Right.
Like, so I had to ask. And then
motherfucker.
I gave a quick hug and then left. I talked to him not that long ago.
Yeah, you told me.
But here's where it's annoying. I keep summoning people unintentionally. And when you're really good at manifesting and you're like a little witchy and you know what you're fucking doing, this happens a lot. And I'll think of someone or I'll think of an incident and then I'll wake up and have a text from them. Or this case, what happened was the night before, I was looking for an old photo. And I went into my like Amazon digital album where you could search by year.
Yeah.
So I'm searching by year and I come across text messages, elaborate lies, paragraphs of lies from this person.
Let me just stop. We never really get involved in each other's relationships.
No.
We're like there as sounding boards, but never judgy. This is the only fucking ex that's what I
that
do.
you felt strongly about.
I feel so strongly about. Okay, go ahead.
So I went through and I watched a few videos with this person and I fucking read these screenshots
Were you
that I
getting
have.
pissed all over
And I
again?
got so mad that I forgot what I was looking for and just closed it out. And I was like, fuck this. And I like had
fucking
an
bastard.
attitude about it. The next morning I run into him.
Hey, that is fucked up.
It's fucked up because like I get it. You were on my mind, but not in that way. Not in a I want to run into you way. Like I
And
was
let me guess,
mad.
he was like trying to be all nice.
No,
and-
not even.
Oh,
He was
good.
very quick and just like gave me a quick hug and that's it.
Kept it
but
moving.
yeah. So
How
it wasn't that.
weird.
But it was just like brain, stop.
Millionaire.
It's
Millionaire.
been-
We're going to be
We're
millionaires.
getting a deal. We're
gonna
gonna be millionaires. Shit. But yeah, that happened. And I got on the freeway and I was just shaking my head. Like, my life was fucking annoying and weird.
That is fucking weird.
Then another one hit me in the same day that I had thought of.
It's the Gator, the Mercury in retrograde. I don't know if
whatever
it is,
it has manifesting turned up to another level of,
because it's been insane.
It's been a lot lately. And so, another one that had crossed my mind reached out and I was just like, what is this? Like, it's fucking weird. I don't know. I don't want it.
Very weird.
What is also weird, I will say, is trying to charge me $3,000 for brakes. We're not fucking doing that.
No, that's scammer shit.
$3,000 fucking dollars. I'm not doing that.
Not that much.
No, I could buy a commuter car for that price.
To fucking even machine rotors or replace rotors, $3,000.
No.
You're a liar.
And I don't even feel like I need brakes. Like, so they gave me a breakdown of like what millimeters my shit is at right now. And so I look it up and I'm not even at the point where like I really need to have them replaced, but I'm very close to it. So I'm like, I get why they suggested it, but that price tag, why?
Because they're getting over it. There's no way. I don't give a fuck.
No.
Go to Rock Auto, order the parts, and fucking there's got to be a shop around here that can do it.
Yeah. And I was thinking if there's a way that you need to have like, sometimes you have to have certain tools to remove, so I was like, is that the case? But that still doesn't justify that price tag. So we called up my brother and, if Mark can't do it, then we have a shop that can fucking do it.
Because that's crazy.
That was just rude. I was like, I'm not fucking dealing with that. Luckily, they didn't like press me about it. They just sent the suggestion and that was it. But what the fuck?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Car shit it stresses me out. I know you're dealing with that.
Yeah.
Also.
I am. I think I might go visit some lots. Mm-hmm. Because my car's 11 years old.
Yeah, it's time. It just keeps being little shit, but that really adds up
a lot.
It does. It's expensive things. And that on top of having a car payment, like...
It makes me feel a little angry.
Yeah.
And it's been a good car. It has 200,000 miles.
And you drive. Like, you drive like Donna. Like no other.
And I'm not easy on my cars.
No, that's why you had hydraulics for a few months. Like, that's why her fucking... Like, I've never even known that to happen to a person. Like the way you drive your car, you do different kind of wear on your fucking vehicles. But because
I've always
of that,
made sure to get my oil changes on time. Always my services, but it's little shit keeps going wrong. Yeah. Over the summer alone, I think I put fucking $3,000 into repairing stuff. My lights are on again, and like it's
too much.
It's just time. And if I'm gonna be paying a car payment, I don't want to be paying for repairs at the same
time. Exactly. It's one or the other. Like either you have the car paid off and then you pay for things every now and then, but not both. Just get another car.
No, not for sure. So,
but I'm excited for that process. And
I am. I love my car so much. I want to buy the same car, just newer.
That says a lot. And they'll really appreciate that. So if you tell them that, like they'll make it happen. That's one thing. Dealers like to keep customers coming back for the same, to stay in their cars. So
I do. I will say I fucking love my car. Mm-hmm. It's comfortable. I like it. It's been good to me. Again.
Yeah, I was telling, I saw my salesman that sold me my car when I went up there, and he was like, are you ready to get in something else? And I'm like, actually, no. Like I
love this car.
Yeah. And I usually am a person that trades out of cars every 3 years.
Yeah, you do.
Like clockwork. But this time I might actually either keep it or just keep it longer. I really like my car.
It's a really nice car.
Yeah. So I'm happy. And I was like,
it's still really clean. Like there's nothing.
Yeah. I love it a lot.
Yeah, it's a nice ass car.
But I don't know. I'm excited to go shopping with you for cars.
Me too. What's not nice is Carolyn. She been on a roll. it's been a while. I feel like every episode there's a Carolyn segment lately.
I don't know if we
And it's
talked
the
about
same
it,
thing.
but she got very sassy about being able to have whoever she wants over her house whenever she wants. And she was very sassy with me about it. And I was thinking, like, little do you know, bitch, we'll put you in a fucking home. Like, you can have that attitude. I just laughed like, okay, girl. But in reality, bitch, no, you can't, because you're like putting your well-being in danger. And no one's gonna go for that.
And this is my argument, is the well-being. Every time. So it's been like the last 5 times I've went over to the trailer, she has every curtain open, and they're big windows. There's a huge one in the front, one on each side. So in the daytime, you can see right through that motherfucker.
But in the daytime, there'd be some reflection, right? Nighttime, whole other ballgame.
It's literally a stage with spotlights.
That's what it is. Yeah, it's on display.
With her walking around with a walker in there.
And it's a nice community, but it's not the best neighborhood.
No.
So you're fucking wildin'.
So the first 4 times I was very nice. I was like, you got to close these curtains at night. I said, even during the day, why do you need all 3 open?
Yeah.
Open 2. Like, let's stop making a fucking production, a stage.
Is it because she's nosy? Does she want to see everything? Like,
Girl,
why is she
tried to tell me a million things. She tried to tell me if someone walks to the door, she don't know who it is. She has to say, who is it? If her curtains ain't open. I said,
then you
bitch,
peek.
so does everybody else.
That's how doors
we answer
work.
the doors.
That's how that works.
Then she tried to tell me, because one of the windows, the litter boxes is under it, that she has to have it open because the litter boxes. And I was like, no, you don't. You can fucking crack the window without having the fucking curtains fully open.
Yeah.
So then the 5th time I told her, I got a little fucking bass in my voice and was like, dude, like, stop.
Yeah.
I drop her off last night. Not only that, last time I dropped her off, I fixed the camera. Before I made it to my car out the trailer, that motherfucker was twisted back.
And I told you, somebody told her what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
So now
she busted herself out because she goes, that's not a carbon monoxide detector. That's a chat. And I said, what?
a chat.
I said, a what? It's a chat. William left the box. I know it's a chat. And I said, well, what the fuck's a chat? I said, it does multiple things, dumbass. It does carbon monoxide detecting, and it does some other stuff.
And you could activate security features if you need to.
And I said, it only works if it's facing the entirety of the room. It doesn't work if it's facing the wall.
Bitch, it was like behind the organ or whatever she got in there. Like, it, yeah.
No, fucking Lurch for sure told her, why you got that camera over there? I know he did that.
I'm trying to fucking take my wiener out.
Roaches falling out his pocket. You keep letting him in the trailer. He travels with roaches, bitch. They was at the funeral.
It's time for her to get up there with
Deb.
Aunt Deb. Yeah.
For real. And so last night I'm dropping her off. We pull up. Guess what? Motherfucking every curtain open, the lights on in there.
The stage is lit.
Set. And I said, why the fuck do I have to keep telling you? Like, you scream about being an adult, but you don't act like an adult.
Yeah, like, she wants her independence and she wants to make the choices herself, but like, you're not making good choices.
Right.
So like, some things you have to bend on.
Yes, and that's what I told her. You're being really irresponsible because adults don't do shit like this. They prioritize safety, and you're just so lax. You know what that bitch told me and Will yesterday? So I was getting on her about the curtains, and I said, you're asking for rape. You're going to get raped.
Oh my God.
She screams and goes, no one's gonna fucking touch me. They'll touch a fucking child before they touch me. I'm not getting raped. Will goes, what the fuck is wrong with you? Who would say some shit like that? Bitch, you don't need to live by yourself.
She start making plans because she gotta go.
She's getting a shed next to our hoard shed.
She's running up that PG&E to
my God,
astronomical levels.
That's the other thing.
All the lights are always on. When I check late at night, if I get up to pee or something and I just happen to check, like, make sure Carolyn's alive, shit.
She's in bed and all the lights are on.
Yes, all of the fucking lights.
I'm on Patreon Live the other day, and somehow Carolyn brings up the bills or something, and I mentioned, bitch, the PG&E is $180 this month. She goes, well, that's cheap. Bitch, everyone on the live was like, what? No, it is not. Oh my God.
She's like, I'm not turning off shit.
Pay it.
It's not $1,000.
Pay it, stupid ass.
Mm-hmm. That's how she's treating you at this point.
So I was telling Will, it has me so stressed and just tired because she just behaves like so entitled, and I don't know where this came from because
older age or something.
Yeah,
I feel like
maybe.
she didn't used to be like that.
She wasn't.
Yeah.
And for her to be like, oh, well, that's cheap, motherfucker. Just if there was some appreciation and like,
I'll try to do better, or
I'll close one fucking curtain, it would be different. But just the assholeness, the it just makes me feel
it's just
bitter.
always something. Maintaining the trailer.
Yep.
Her bills are always hella high. She don't clean properly. All of the shit points to you don't need to be in there. Like, it's time to move her the fuck out.
You're getting a dog kennel.
Just put her up
You're
there
going
in
in
a
the garage.
very small apartment with fucking Deb.
Yeah.
Next to Deb.
Yep. Let's see if Lurch fucking makes that trip.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. I don't like that he just stops over there and she's like, it's my fucking friend.
Yeah,
No,
she
no.
realized that she shouldn't have told me because she said it that he came there like on Christmas
to
and
show
I
his
said,
wiener.
I said, oh, did he? And then she started getting smart. I can have whoever I want over my house. That's my house. And if my friends want to come over, my other friend is in heaven. So if my friends want to
fuck
come
you,
over,
Maria.
yes. And I just looked at Will and I was like, oh, okay. Like thinking, bitch, don't have me pull up and he be there.
For real.
You're going to hate my guts because I'm going to tell that bitch don't come back.
And you better not dig through the garbage on your way out like
No,
you usually
empty your
do.
motherfucking pockets.
Sponge thief. Yeah, it's so much. It's always so much.
Yeah, so happy holidays. Happy New Year, guys.
I'll probably develop a drug habit pretty soon, you guys. So
Right.
there's that.
Speaking of my dad. So
Speaking of drug habits.
fuck my dad. I get a call. I tell my dad Happy New Year. I want to say he like texts me back Happy New Year. A day later, maybe it was on the 1st or I don't know. The 1st or the 2nd, I get a phone call from him and I'm like, okay, I answer. I end up on the phone with him for over an hour.
Which is so rare.
I don't know you like that to be on the phone with you for over an hour. We're talking. He's in I'm really just letting him. He's in a full on rage. I'm like thinking, is he drunk? Please don't be drunk. Like, are you drunk? Crying, mad, going off. My aunt put him out. She only gives him like 2 rules. One of them is don't use my washing machine. Like, I will do your laundry.
Yeah.
Whatever you need
I feel
washed.
that.
She said it's an older model. She don't want it fucking up. She don't want to have to replace it. She seems very concerned about this. And that's like hella reasonable. Like, just don't use it.
Yeah.
Well, he was sneaking and using it and got caught because he didn't know my cousin was there.
Fuck her.
And she confronted him about it. And he was like, yeah, I used it because I didn't think you were here. Fully told on himself and owned it. She goes off. She kicks him out. She's telling me what the fuck. God, rewind. So I'm talking to him for an hour. He's telling me about that. He's like, I don't have nowhere to go, but I have a storage facility that I rent. I'm probably going to stay the night there. Like, he lives up in the mountains. They live in Northern California,
They
like
get
up
snow.
in the mountains. They get snow. That night it was like 30 degrees. So I'm like, you can't really do that. And then he's talking to me about this truck. I keep thinking it's an imaginary truck. And I'm like, you're not staying in a truck. Like, what's happening? So I'm talking to him for an hour. I'm letting him like tell me all this shit. And then he's like, I'm just going to end up on your couch. And
Your
I like,
butthole clenched.
and he's like, where do you live now? Like, I'm just about to end
shit.
up on your couch.
Send me your address.
And so I get quiet and I'm like, okay, we're not doing that. We'll figure it out. Like, and I'm thinking my kids ain't been around no shit like that. Like, they're
Grandpa's
not.
coming to live with.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
My kids ain't been exposed to no shit like that. I've done a really good job. You know, no craziness, like no. So I'm just thinking like, I'll have you living at fucking Motel 6 where Buck was staying before I fucking put you on the couch. Like, you know, but I'm like, don't worry. Like,
You're going to the trailer in the extra room with Carolyn.
I thought about that, but then I was like, Carolyn won't be safe. Like, I don't think that's a good idea. Like,
they
I don't know.
Terrorize each other.
It'll be like wild cats together in a trailer living together. No. So I was just like, fuck. And I'm like, no, like, we'll figure it out. Don't worry. I'm trying to like calm him down. He's like, don't hit your aunt. Like, you know, I love her and everything. Like, you know, she's just like moody. I don't know. Like, but like, don't hit her. So I'm thinking immediately, like, you don't want me to hit her.
You're not telling me the full story.
Exactly. So as soon as I hang up with him after a fucking hour, I immediately hit her up. She calls me. She's like, yeah, I kicked him out. She starts telling me about how he got caught because he didn't know my cousin was there. He got caught using the washer, which is a rule. And so I guess they started fighting. They started going at it with each other. And like
siblings.
But these are like wild siblings. These are like
wonderful whites.
With the shit siblings. Like, so she tells me they're going at it and my cousin is outside and she like don't want to be around it. She's hella like triggered, whatever. She said all of a sudden
she
everything
has anxiety farts.
Everything goes dead silent all of a sudden. And she said my cousin thought he killed them in the house. Now she's telling me this and I'm like trying to cover the phone so I can laugh, but she's dead ass serious. And my cousin was dead ass serious.
No, for real.
So,
can you imagine they're screaming and then it goes quiet?
She goes, it went
Jimmy
silent.
garroted her.
Yeah, and she's like, and you know, she thinks he killed us in the house. So she don't want to come in the house and check. Like, this is her fucking mother's house and her stepfather.
And your dad got her terrified.
So now she thinks she told, and so now she has all these feelings like I told on him.
I got my mom killed.
Now they're fighting and they're in there dead.
Oh
and
my
so
God.
She's scared to go check, and I'm just like laughing, but I'm like, I feel her.
Yeah.
I don't know. Then she starts telling me like, you know, he did tell the truth about some shit. But he's like, fuck, he's just a lot to deal with. Like the hoarding, we got on the hoarding. Apparently he's hoarded out her entire fucking basement.
Shit.
You know, also the area where he's staying, she said he keeps it, you know, somewhat cool, but like is hoarding in there too. And he's still hoarding vehicles. And I'm like, whoa, like all this time I thought he's been lying.
You've been feeling bad.
I'm like, these imaginary trucks he works
You're
on
like,
and all
it's so
this.
sad.
And she's like, no, he actually has a hella nice fucking 68 step side that your uncle's been trying to buy from him.
Damn.
But that's the one that, and I'm like, I think I still have that license plate number memorized. Like he's had that since I was a
You're
little
like, no,
kid.
Uncle can't have it. That's my inheritance.
Yeah. And so she's like, that's hella nice. You know, he has that. That's running. He has another one.
Damn.
My cousin was trying to buy. Like, so he has all these
I love
cars.
that the cars are real though. So it's not like some sad.
Yeah, imaginary sadness. Yeah, no, but she tells me there's a lot that's like on somebody else's private property, and she didn't know this, but apparently she doesn't charge him very much rent. She just has him pay PG&E. Doesn't charge him any rent.
That's hella cool.
He's been taking his income and like buying cars and trucks and was stashing them on this property. The sheriff came out and came over to her and was like, these are all registered to your address. And so she's like, what? And she didn't even know they were his.
He's like, ma'am, there's 62 fucking cars.
She didn't even know that they belonged to him. Like, he's being sneaky about it. So
Jimbo,
he was like, this is private property. Like, you have to get them up out of here or like it's going to be an issue. And like, they're registered to fucking your house. And like, you know, so I guess a bunch of my family came. They got them up out of there. They're like parked at different people's houses and shit.
Oh my God.
One was parked at the bottom of the hill. She thought that somebody like stole it and like ditched it. No, it's my dad's. That one's his too. So like, oh my God.
These are all his getaway cars.
They're all his. And I was like, well, I'm surprised that's true. And then I talked to her about the storage facility. And I'm like, is he hoarding? Like, she goes, girl, he has like 3. And I'm like, that's a problem. She said, there's nothing of value in there. It's just like bags and bags and bags. She said, I don't even think he's been doing laundry. Like, I think he just buys new clothes. And like, I don't know if it's like bagged up old. I don't know. It's just like very fucking.
This is going to be fun one day for us.
Chaotic. Very chaotic. And then she's like, he's blaming me for taking him up out of Richmond when he fucking like tried to stab the neighbor and went to jail and shit. They moved him out and cleared his hoard while he was in jail. But when I was on the phone with him, he was saying he was grateful for that because it would be bad. He said it would be bad for everybody if I stayed down there still and was still.
Especially,
and I'm like, you're very self-aware. Like, I'm happy that you know that.
That's big. That's really big, actually.
Yeah, and he's like talking about health and shit. The doctors took him off morphine, so he's not on anything right now, but like Excedrin, he was telling me. So he was prescribed such a high amount of like morphine pills.
So kind of fucking comatose him.
He had to withdraw from that. He went through that.
I bet that was so horrible.
Yeah, and I guess now he's on Suboxone, and because of that, and just takes Excedrin, and I don't know. He's in the process of getting off of the subs. And
does he like being on that? Like, is it helping? I don't know.
He said he's good, and she said he's doing surprisingly really good. And I told him, well, it probably does so much damage to your fucking kidneys and shit. It's a good thing that you're not on any of that anymore. So we just had a long talk about that. What else did she tell me? Good. Yeah, she was telling me some shit he didn't tell me though, like about the hoarding shit. Oh my God. She tells me, I'm talking about the internet, right? And cause she tells me like what he does during the day. He'll like watch DVDs and shit. And she's like, I said, what about Wi-Fi? He doesn't have like the Wi-Fi in there. And she's like, no. And I don't want to get it for him. She goes like, at one point he did have internet and he made a Facebook and he went and followed everybody on my friends list, like added everybody that they know. And then got hella porn on his feed.
I was just gonna say, was doing Carolyn and having hella porn pop up.
Hella porn after he done added everyone on her friends list.
Because he was looking up dirty shit, bitch, and bots.
So she goes, I kicked him out for that. And I'm like, oh my fucking God.
Because her sex maniac brother.
Yes. And so she's like, he can't have that anymore. Like, unless I put a parental restriction on it. But I kicked him out for it. And then she tells me like, yeah, he don't need to be staying at your house around your kids with like porn and shit. And I'm like,
so does he more travel reason with
I don't porn? So like more reason
he's horny.
He's like crazy.
Perfect for Carolyn, the horny YouTube fucking porn hunter.
Queen. Yes.
And your dad like knows where to find it. He could help her,
and they have the internet together.
Perfect.
Like, oh my God.
I'll give him the Wi-Fi password.
No. So I'm just like shaking my head and I'm like, more reason he can't come stay. Like, no.
She said you around your kids with.
She said that. And I was like, fuck. Like that sounds dangerous. Like, it's a bunch of shit. So I'm like, I'm not familiar with up there. So I get online. I'm telling him that night, I'm like, I'll look and try to find you a trailer, a studio, a something. Cause you're not coming back down here. He said 45 times he was coming back down here. And I'm like, and you have a running truck and shit. Like, no, you can't. If he comes back to like Richmond, like he'll be in jail really soon.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Yeah. And then she told me like he went to my cousin, was like drinking in my cousin's front yard not that long ago. Like, he's not supposed to be drinking.
That's when my eyes went big.
Yeah. So like, I just want him to continue on the path he's been and not start with the rule breaking shit.
He needs to stay in the country.
So yeah, after I talked to her, I reached back out to him. I can't fucking reach him. He like turned his phone off. And then the next day she's like, I feel really bad. I can't find him, texting me and shit. And I'm like, well, I left him messages. I sent texts. Like, I don't know where he is. And then she hits me later and she's like, I can see him walking up the hill. And I'm like, okay, at least like he's back. So then he calls me that evening and I'm like, did you apologize to her? Cause like her rules are really fucking reasonable. Like, she's putting up with your shit and she just doesn't want you to touch the washer and dryer. Like
that's so great.
That's really cool. Like, don't fuck that up. So he was way more calm, and that cold weather really humbled his ass. And
probably froze his balls off.
Yes, and he was like, yeah, it was really cold. And he did apologize to her, and so like,
good.
They worked it out. And so I was just like, good. Like, I'll come up there. I'll help you get like oh, that's another thing. She tells me that he was running hell of extension cords that were split open in the garage. Hell of them, like all linked together. And she had to go in there and like throw them all away when he wasn't there one day and explain like, this is a fucking fire hazard. So then he was telling me he like had a propane heater and she was tripping on him and
my
wouldn't
God.
let him. And I'm like, that's a fire
You're gonna
hazard.
kill
You
yourself
can't. No, that's
with
not what I'm
propane.
talking about. So I'm gonna go up there and like buy him what he needs, proper safe things that she approves of, and I told him that and just like help him get
Propane heater in a closed garage, dude.
Yeah. What are you doing with hella split extension cords everywhere?
Suicide.
Yeah, and porn probably. Like we're not. This sounds like a nightmare. So
That's not.
oh my God, you're not bringing that
It's a
shit
hot
back to the
meat
Bay.
wanking facility.
Stop. Just don't come back to the Bay Area, and like I will do whatever I can to get you set
Don't
up.
come anywhere
Do
near
not
my
come
house.
down. He's like, where do you live? Where? And I'm like telling him. Then he asked about my mom 20 times.
Of course.
And this motherfucker, I start telling him that like I ain't talked to her in 2 years, right? And I'm like, I don't miss her. Like I can't get past the feelings I feel, right?
Yeah.
Because of like the things that have happened. No, he didn't start taking up for her and telling me I need
knew
to.
he was going to.
And I was like, you know what? You're not the one to talk to me about this. So
You know
just-
he's been madly in love with her.
Oh my,
forever.
obsessed.
Yeah.
Obsessed. But he even said, I think
He's like, how dare you disrespect my Sherry?
Yeah. But he did say, I think I fucked her up. He's like, give her some grace because I think I fucked her up with a lot of shit. You think? Like, you think? But the fact he owned that,
That's crazy.
he's very much a different person.
That's how
Very
Billy
much.
got.
Yeah. He was talking to me about food and like what's in the foods and kind of sounding a little conspiracy theorist, but I'm with it. And it was legit shit he was talking about. And I was
Listen,
like, you're
if
right.
he's not sexually harassing the Avon lady, stabbing the neighbor,
and yeah,
like, we're good.
we're good.
He's doing great.
Yeah. So I'm so happy they made up and shit. And I'm going to try to go up there like this week or something, a weekday, so that I could fucking do his paperwork.
What is it with mentally ill dads that are fucking obsessed with
the
ex-wives?
moms? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they were never even married. They were kids, but he would always tell people in public, oh yeah, her mom, my ex-wife. And I would be like, y'all was never married. Don't be saying that about my mom. You was never married to my mom. And he'd be like, shut the fuck up. But he calls her that. Y'all was never fucking married, liar. Shut up.
Dude, when my dad would talk about fucking my mom and he
Yeah.
would refer to her as mama,
Stop.
it would make me want to vomit. Mm-hmm. I'd be like, don't call her that.
But he made it very clear, like he will take her side, kind of. With me trying to explain shit,
He's like, we have to do a united front as parents. We're your parents.
I was like, I'm gonna change the subject now because you're not gonna piss me off telling me why I need to talk to her.
and then it's gonna be 2 years before I talk to you.
exactly. So let's stop the conversation. But it was good to talk to him, and he
Good.
was like, "You're all I have. You're really all I fucking have. You're the only person I love and care about. You're all I have." That's all he kept saying. And I was like thinking about it like, you're
You
right.
are.
Yeah, I am. So, but like I said, my dad was always good to me. He was always there when I called. Jail, shoplifting, school, anything. If I needed rides to school because I didn't want to walk and take
Yeah.
the bus, that his motherfucking ass, he might have pulled up with a hoe in the back of the car that wasn't allowed to look at me.
Hole in the floor of the car.
Yes, and be fucking slapping women that I don't know in the car on the way to fucking school. But he showed up and he was on time. So, he came through.
Fuck.
So whatever he needs, I'll do it.
Man. Dads that love fucking moms. Who was I talking?
That abused them,
Yeah.
that ruined their lives, and then
tortured them.
tortured them for years.
And then I think maybe it was Will. Who was it? I was telling, maybe it might have been the girls I was telling, reminding when Nona, they weren't here when Nona was dying, and my mom and Tony walked in. Mom and Pop walked in. Mm-hmm. And Dad said something to Mom, and she ignored him. And I was like, stop talking to her. She hates you. And he fucking said loudly, thank God my mom and Tony didn't hear, but he was like, oh, fuck that bitch. She still wants this dick. Oh my God. And I was thinking about it as I was telling whoever, and I was
can
like,
you not? This
oh
is a
my
very
fucking
serious moment.
God.
Can you not?
who tells that to the ex-wife they beat the shit out of for
In front of her
years?
fucking new husband. Yeah. He don't give a fuck. He don't.
I'm
give a fuck.
really glad you've talked to
Yeah.
your dad, though.
I am too, and I
I'm
was just
glad
thinking,
he's
like,
self-aware. Like, that's a big surprise.
yeah, very much so. And the fact he owned that and just like said it, I was like, wow, like you're right. You did fucking
Old age.
traumatize her, terrorize her.
No,
But
for real.
I just was worried because like when people pop back up, I hope it's not like he's about to die.
I was thinking that,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, I was already thinking
I
that.
was
as
thinking,
soon
I
as
hope
he-
that's not
Yeah.
why he's becoming self-aware and like,
Yeah, because he's gonna like die next week.
and he's telling you about the car and the storage unit. So you
And
can,
I was telling him like you need to get all your like medical cards, anything important that you have paperwork wise, and put it in a designated spot where my aunt knows where it is
with passwords and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, because so people can access your shit if something was to happen and you fucking be in a hospital or jail or fucking anywhere. Like people need to know where your important shit is at.
I seen
So-
an ad for a death journal recently, and it said on the front, it's like, haha, I'm dead. This shit is your problem now. But it's a journal, and it like says where
I need
everything
that.
is.
I need that today.
Where everything
I
is.
have so many fucking passwords and logins and shit that for the show, for my personal shit, for everything. That
Mine
I
is
need
the same
to.
for everything.
Mine's not because it be forcing me to change it sometimes. I can't remember all that.
No.
I have it in my phone, but like I
Yeah,
cannot
locked
remember.
in under like your password.
Yeah, I
Same.
can't remember everything. So I need to put it somewhere and put it
It
in a
is
safe.
like, this is for all of you guys. Like,
Yeah.
write that shit down somewhere.
Don't leave that headache for your loved
Fuck
ones
no.
to have to decipher after you're gone.
No, and then tell someone that you trust where it's at for when you croak, you
Yeah.
know, just so that everything is just easier on your family so they can grieve and not panic.
I want you guys to go through my phone. I was thinking when the other night when I was going through those albums, when I stumbled on the shit that made
That's
me mad.
the slideshow we'll play at your funeral.
I have
is your
dicks.
phone.
I have dicks in my phone. I don't even know who they belong to. I was
They're
trying
from
to
like
figure
12
it out.
years ago when the first iPhone came out and shit.
There's some,
probably.
I was trying to figure it out based on the underwear they had on. Like, who could this be? Like, I have dicks in there with no idea. I was trying to base it on date. No, that don't make no motherfucking difference. Like, I have no idea who
now
these
you
dicks
need.
belong
You also
to.
need a journal for dicks.
Dick journal with photos attached, folders of who's who, because I could not, for the life of me, figure out who these dicks
That's fucking bad.
Yes.
That's actually really funny though.
Yeah.
The one time I did go through your phone at the fucking park, it was like the greatest shit ever.
were. Yeah.
The client stuff.
Yeah. I have a lot of videos of like
Yes.
pee stuff and like just a lot of
Spit.
stuff. Yeah. A lot of stuff. It's gross.
Men
It's fun.
begging.
It's very fun. Mm-hmm. Good times.
It's very, very entertaining.
Yes.
Something that I did not find entertaining.
With what?
I came across a reel, so then I went and looked it up. Apparently, people get high on urinal cakes. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I do. I know what a urinal cake is, and
it's
I'll
the-
fucking kill somebody.
It's the
Are you kidding me?
it's the deal. For those that don't know,
I would rather be ran over by a train than touch a fucking urinal cake.
Same. So a urinal cake, for those that don't know, is like sometimes it's disc shaped or shaped like a bar of soap, and it's placed in the bottom
like
of
a
a
dirty
urinal to
piss
deodorize.
hockey puck.
Yeah, it's a pissy hockey puck, and it's used to deodorize the fucking area
To try.
because
they never
there's
work.
so
either.
many pisses going on it. People, because there is a, let me see, okay, there's PDCB, which is an aromatic hydrocarbon. This is a common ingredient in mothballs and urinal deodorizer cakes. PCDB can be absorbed via inhalation, ingestion, or dermal exposure, but it gets you high.
Yeah, no shit. I bet because your fucking faculties are shutting down from
You're
the
getting high on the
ammonia
drugs and
of
everybody
all
else
of the fucking bacteria you're breathing in. Your body is shutting down. It's making you high.
But it's a real thing. Like there's Reddit threads on it.
What are
and
people
shit.
doing to them? Touching them? Smelling them?
Smelling them. And I was reading different people's things, stories, right? Whatever, where someone wrote in about a woman they knew, and because she had been fucking huffing urinal cakes, like she had like a permanent deodorizer smell to her for weeks.
Okay, wait. Are they brand new ones?
No, there's pictures
used.
of them getting them out the urinals.
The used ones are what gets you high.
I guess. I don't know. But they're getting them out of public urinals. There was one dude that wrote in that he got it out of a Special K fucking bathroom urinal.
That brings me back to my special needs client. He claimed he used to ride in the rodeo and like hurt his neck or something. And like maybe.
Was he a quad?
No, but he was like slow and he worked at fucking Walmart in San Leandro. But he fucking, he's the one that used to hump.
Tampon eater.
The tampon eater that used to hump the bathroom drains in the Shell bathroom on Marina Boulevard.
Oh my God.
In San Leandro. It reminds me of him because that bathroom would stank like man piss.
Oh, he has hepatitis from doing that.
I would make him lick the drain and hump it.
And he loved it.
Mm-hmm. It reminds me of that because I know that man piss smell in public bathroom
is the worst.
I need to ask him, did you ever get high from being in there licking and smelling and humping shit?
Yeah, I guess there's a certain smell to those urinal cakes. And if you are an addict and you're constantly huffing them, you carry that smell on you even after bathing.
That's pleasant. That's great. Humans just piss me the fuck off because how did you get there? How did you make that discovery?
How did you even know?
And then you shared it with people and you found people that were down.
And listen, we don't addict shame, but that, like, how did you like dig in the fucking, I don't know, I might be shaming it a little because goddamn, dude, like you're digging through stranger piss.
At least let it be piss, or something. I don't fucking know. Like, that's just like fermented piss. That's different kind of. That's not fresh. That's aged piss. That's not like
it's
fresh.
urine therapy. It's a different kind of urine therapy for sure.
Yeah, it's like trashy urine therapy. That's really fucking. That makes me feel sick.
If you ever smell someone that smells like a gas station bathroom, they have a urinal.
They have a secret kink. Fuck.
That's really bad.
Find something else. Buy fucking duster cans or something. Try something else.
Easy off.
Yeah, try. Don't do that.
Oh,
germs. I just think about the germs and the nastiness.
Yeah, no. Something else I read. So people that can drink and digest milk, with no issue,
are white.
Are actually the weirdos because
you're not supposed to. Yeah,
human bodies were never made to consume fucking animal, especially cow milk.
Dairy like Europeans. Like Europeans have a certain gene or whatever that makes it to where because I can have dairy perfectly.
Over time,
fucking
certain
fine.
people's genes have adapted and evolved
evolution
to be able to consume cow milk.
Asian diets, a lot of other cultures and shit, they don't have a lot of dairy in their food. Like that was it was a lot of Europeans that were experimenting and weird and started fucking
sucking cow
and eggs and shit. Like, what are you fucking doing? Get out the farm. What are you doing?
Those eggs are so good.
Get out that barn. Fucking sampling shit.
It probably happened when they were having sex with them.
Like, I'm just gonna drink it. And then give it to babies and shit. Stop. Like, just stop. Humans piss me the fuck off. Because how did we get there?
I know. So.
Yeah.
I'm not the weirdo for being lactose intolerant.
Well, you are because your background, you're supposed to be able to fucking.
I am.
Yeah. You're supposed to be able to find, a lot of Asian people are fucking lactose intolerant. A lot of black people.
Yeah.
A lot of fucking, you're supposed to be able to digest it, but you're different. Yeah.
Washcloth different. Washcloth lactose
Let me tell you what happened to me. I knew you would think this was so fucking funny, and I wish I would have. I thought, take a selfie with him so that you can post it and show Crystal. But I didn't.
Damn it.
When I was thrifting the other day, you guys, I found some hella good shit. I found a chair. I found hella pairs of jeans. Cute. I found hella good shit that day. That was like score of the year. And I think I went on New Year's Eve. I did because I picked it up New Year's Day. Score of the year, right? I'm in there by myself. I was in there for like 3 hours to where the employee was like making fun of me when I went to check out. He was like, okay, 3 hours later. And I'm like, I have a problem. This older Mexican man was following me around and smiling and was like, hi, and didn't speak English. I have on sweats. I had on a hood. I was like this, walking around for 3 hours.
His wiener
like
was
this.
out?
No, but I could tell he was horny. And he was like, hi. And I was just like, hi. And I didn't want to like be all on blast, like asking for his number or something. So I'm like kind of avoiding him. He comes and meets me by the jeans and goes, do you have lover? And I just froze. And I was like, it's because I dyed my hair. Because when I had gray hair, nobody was asking me that. Nobody was asking me no shit like that. He had this goofy ass smile. And he goes, do you have lover? He was like 60 years old.
Pay you.
Do you have lover? And I was like, I don't.
You want to be my lover?
And he was like, you have tattoo everywhere? And I was like,
My pussy.
And then he didn't fucking ask for my number. And so I was like, okay, bye. He was like, have a good day. Okay, bye. Have a good day. I should have got his number and I should have took a picture with him.
God damn it.
If I see him there again, because
he wasn't intimidating.
No, fuck no. I'd have broke his back. But there tend to be regulars that thrift at certain thrift stores. If I run into him again, it's possible I'll take a picture with him. But do
you have lover?
What is your pension looking like? Like,
no, really.
Let's talk.
You're not going to Casino
I was
San
going
Pablo
to
anymore.
give him. Yeah, no, you're coming. Yes, to the Gables. I should have fucking got his number, and I was kind of mad after, like, bitch, you're scary. But honestly, I didn't want the staff to see me get his number. That's why I didn't. But I could have played it off like I knew him already.
Could have gave him a hug.
Yeah, I wasn't on my game.
He wanted you.
He just threw me off. That's what it was. It was so unexpected and threw me off. So I wasn't.
Have lover?
Do you have lover?
Oh, that's actually a cute way to say it.
I was like, no, I don't have lover. You have tattoo everywhere? Yeah. Yep.
Let me see. I want to see. He wanted to say that.
He was horny as fuck. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He went and rubbed one out.
Yeah, he did.
1,000%.
He was lingering and following me for a while and then got the balls to come ask me.
He was smelling your walk by air. He was like,
yep. Chanel.
Yeah.
Yep.
He
was. God damn it. I thought that was funny though. It was a good day. It was a good day for thrifting.
I love that for you.
Do you have lover? Oh my God. Wait. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, don't you love how we're starting the year off with fucking false flags already? The fucking...
Yeah. As soon as I heard there was an ISIS flag...
I'm not saying the Louisiana thing didn't happen because we all saw the video. It was horrific. But I find it very coincidental that
we know who did it.
The Trump fucking Cybertruck bomb and now the AIPAC headquarters shooter.
We know what's happening.
They all come from Fort Bragg. They all, like, everything.
Yeah.
And it...
Like, damn, y'all used to be better at playing it off. That's all I'm going to say.
The most giveaway part is that stupid-ass bitch from the New York Times, the one that wrote the 40 beheaded babies article.
It's still working.
She did a motherfucking walkthrough of the Louisiana, God damn, I'm drawing a blank. The Louisiana...
Scene footage?
The motherfucker that drove through the people. We're going to air quote. They're calling him a terrorist, right? So she got to do a walkthrough of his apartment like it's not a crime scene, right? It should be a crime, like part of an investigation.
Can just do that. Yeah.
So she does a walkthrough. Conveniently, there's a table. She's like, this is a bomb making station. It's a table with like shit on it. Like for real, it could be a craft table.
It could be fucking gyms.
They walk in
set up
to another living room and she's like, he has the Quran on display and look at it. It's open to a verse regarding martyrdom and killing. Oh, really?
Knock it off.
Number one, practicing Muslims don't leave the book open like that. Number two, for real.
The sad part is people are so dumb, they'll believe it.
Yes. Yeah. And it's giving, there is a list. And it's a calendar.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Yeah, it is.
It's exactly. You guys have to watch the fucking video, dude. You have to get better
at your fucking plans. Yeah.
Oh my God. And who's going to let a fucking reporter just trample through part of an
and be
investigation?
touching shit and fucking photographing shit.
After the fucking Quran is open on display on the shelf. And I mean, it's like in a holder. It's not propped up. It's like in a book holder open. Mm-hmm. A kufiya is hanging right there in the closet.
Right, of course. All that. Like, stop. It's so insulting. It's like, fuck. As soon as I heard about the ISIS flag, I was like, I know what this is. Like, knock it off.
Shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
This is fucking
American
bullshit. Because the more that they keep Americans thinking, oh, Muslims are bad.
A threat.
Arabs are bad, right?
Yeah.
Then we can keep invading and bombing and destroying Arab countries.
The murder and fucking colonization. Yeah.
Because look what they do.
Oh, yeah, they're a threat. They're so dangerous. We want to be the good guys that get rid of danger.
It's giving
Go to hell.
Terrorist passports at the World Trade Center.
Right. Just sprinkled around.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Thank God those survived, all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking nuts. But Happy New Year.
Some more American bullshit. I forgot to tell you, like last week or something, I had her come get me because I was left stranded at a rental car place. And I was all fucking, I had packages. I was all fucking stressed out.
We're like fucking stupid.
It was American bullshit. And I forgot to tell you that morning I woke up and my cell phone charger was wrapped so tightly around my neck. I think it's what woke me up. It was like somebody pulled it and I could not get it off. I kept pulling and pulling to loosen it. I finally had to slide it over my head to get out of it.
How does that happen?
It was like pinned under pillows and shit. I don't know, but it was so tight and pulled that that's how I woke up that day. And I totally forgot.
You were doing sex dreams with it.
My God. It was autoerotic asphyxiation in my bed. I woke up like that. I was hella hot and I had to slide it over my forehead.
What the fuck?
Yes. So that was like letting me know how my day was going to be.
Listen, let me tell you how dumb and dumber we are. Like, we both need to get on medication as soon as possible.
The fact we're responsible for other humans is scary.
I was like, I can't believe we're the adults.
Yes.
Like, we're the leaders.
She came and got me. And so I was
she couldn't get a rental car. She's like, can you come get me? Mind you, my car is fucking up. I'm like, I'll come get you still. Fuck you.
She was like at AutoZone running codes when I called her. I'm
like, I'll come get you.
Yeah.
Come get her.
So we're like sitting there in the car. I'm like trying to find a rental at other locations and shit. I'm all stressed out.
We were in the car 2 hours together.
This is not even my stress, mind you. This rental is not for me.
No.
This is not my problem. But I'm stressed like I'm being hunted by wolves. Like I'm sweating.
We're calling cities far away.
I'm so stressed out making this my problem, right? I had to keep telling myself, this is not your fucking problem. Calm your nervous system down.
I have an appointment I have to be to at 4:45.
Yeah. So we're trying to, like, the clock is ticking. We're trying to straighten it out.
You find a rental.
I find a rental and I'm like,
you have to take me. You're like, you have to take me.
Can you call Mark at work? You call Mark at work.
He's like, I'm still at work. I'm like, fuck, you can't do it.
Fuck. I'm like, how am I going to make it to this place?
I'm like, if I drive you there, I'm going to be like 30 minutes late to my appointment. Like, fuck.
So I'm like, please.
She's like,
just take me, please. I literally begged her in the car.
We start driving to the freeway. And she goes.
And I'm just sitting there quiet, like, she's going to take me.
She goes, wait. I have a car at my house. We had been in the car for
I said,
2
you could have been
hours.
Took me home. You could. I got snacks. I was sweating. I was sitting in the car about to start crying. And the whole time, you could have took me home 2 hours ago. Oh. I was like, wait.
We're fucking slow. We are so.
You called Mark at work. You were like, all right, never mind, I guess.
I was like, fuck, fine,
you
okay,
suggested Naya and Julian. I was like, I'm not getting in their fucking car. I don't want to
ride with them.
I'm not getting in their car. I don't smoke weed. I'm not getting in their fucking car with them. Please, just take me. Just looking like an asshole with hella packages. Please just take me. And I was like, she's going to take me. It's fine. What is wrong with us? It wasn't until we went to the freeway split. And I was like, wait, I have a car.
I have a nice car at home.
I have a car in my name that I can fucking drive right now. It's mine. What is wrong with us? It took us 2 hours to realize that. Oh my fucking
We literally
God.
were sitting in the fucking car in the Walgreens parking lot.
Stressing. Looking at goats. Stressing. Stress the fuck out.
Oh, special.
Yeah.
Fucking special.
Our lives do not be okay sometimes.
And I was like, I can't believe we're the adults. Like,
Yeah.
we're the bosses.
That's the scary part.
The bosses. And just, oh my God. So immature.
So immature.
Today's Natalia's birthday.
Happy birthday, Tally.
Happy birthday.
The original Sour Patch Kid.
Yes. We
Happy
love
birthday.
you so much.
Yes.
I do. Oh, I'm so sad she's 11.
That's fucking rude.
It is.
11? Junior high is around the corner.
I know.
Junior high is right down the street.
It makes me so sad.
Oh my God.
I feel like she was just 7, 8.
5.
Yeah.
She was just 5.
It's crazy.
Oh my God.
It's so stupid. So Peace is like literally the only baby we have.
And I keep saying, you know who better hurry up and have one so I could buy it Jordans and shit.
Oh.
Richard.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be a bad white baby.
A bad silver teeth white baby.
Yes, and I look forward to that.
I hope it looks like him.
I hope it hits him.
Yep. Because that's the life he deserves.
Yes, and I think it's gonna be
Yep.
fucking fit.
That's
I'm gonna teach
be-
him to say fuck you.
Yes. We
Like,
thought Tally was bad. That's going to be the bad kid.
Yeah. Richard got suspended in 1st grade. You're 6.
Yep.
For
I got
flipping off
suspended in
Miss
kindergarten.
Robertson.
Remember I told you my mom made me a salami sandwich and wouldn't talk to me? And I was like hella bugging her and she was so mad she would not fucking talk to me. I got suspended from Miss Peterson's class, kindergarten.
What'd you do?
Threw a chair at somebody. I remember it was like the little kid, small kindergarten chairs and got fucking suspended.
Miss Robertson took Richard's chocolate milk away and told him he had to drink regular milk, and he stood up
He
on
was
his
like,
chair
"Not
and
today,
fucking
bitch."
double flipped her off.
I can't have chocolate milk.
Bitch.
Not today, you stupid bitch.
And you know, everyone up there knew my mom and grandma.
And that's how he's embarrassing
He
everyone.
also pissed on the play yard. They got phone calls about him fucking peeing outside on the...
He's like, I had to go, bitch. That's who needs to have a baby. We need some real entertainment.
No, for real. That'll be great.
Yeah.
Make that happen. We have some write-ins.
All right. Before we get to that, I'm trying to... Let me see if I had something else to tell you.
Oh, please look. Please share with me, girl. Blame it on the rain.
No, I will say that I saw someone posting that hot Dr. Pepper with lemon is a thing. And they're like, I know it sounds disgusting. I know it sounds insane, but it's really fucking good. Please just try it. And then you'll see what I'm talking about. And I watched her heat it up, add lemon, and drink it and said it was so fucking good.
Doesn't it lose the bubbles if you heat it?
Yeah. But the spices and whatever the recipe is, they said it's phenomenal. So I do want to try that. I also want to try the blue.
I don't like lemon Coke and shit. You know they did.
I don't either, but I think it just
that.
like offsets some of the sweet or something. They didn't say it tasted like lemon.
Okay.
I think it's just part
I would
of
try it.
the chemistry.
I just don't want lemon.
I do want to try it. I have to pee. Also, have you seen the blue painter's tape dog challenge? Have you seen that? If you put blue painter's tape on the floor, like dogs, some dogs, I don't know about your badass dogs, but some dogs won't cross it.
Mine are slow.
They'll look at it and they'll be like, what the fuck is that? Confused. And they won't cross it.
Oh, I want to
try
see if
it.
mine are dumb.
I want to try it and see.
I'm going to make a box
and put them in it. Yeah. But I do like cross off the kitchen or you know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
see.
Let's do it. We have to
We're going to try it. I'm going to go pee real quick while you talk or like get some stuff together. Okay, guys. This is our patrons. We have Crystal Linares, Cassidy, Gloria Vega, Caitlin Brooks, Mariella, Witchy Rich, Memes, and Kieran Evanger.
Love it.
Wait, there's some other ones I don't think we did. Honey Tinted,
We did that.
Rebecca DeGrave, Christina. We did those too.
A Romeo and Juliet.
We don't need that.
Samson and Delilah. Guess what song that is? When we kiss.
Can you stop, please? You're throwing me off. Stop.
Fire. I have to get it out. What are you looking for? We also want to add Diamond Kiss to that patron list. So thank you guys
so much for joining the clubhouse.
It's a good time. I'm telling you, if you're able to, join it. Our lives be the best.
Yes.
They're fun. The chat, it's my favorite. It really is.
Yes.
It took over my life.
I have a write-in. This is from Martine Arias. Hi, Theas. I just want a quick shout out to my newly engaged fiance, Christy. She's been a Patreon member since I can remember. We listen to every episode together. I'm always asking her if a new episode got released. It's crazy how much peace you bring to my fiance. She loves you girls, and it will make her year hearing a shout out to her name. Thanks a lot. That's really sweet. And I love when partners do that.
Congratulations, you guys.
Yes, on the engagement.
I love this for you guys.
Yes.
And send us a photo, please, of your wedding.
Yes.
Okay.
It looks like we got quite a few on the same day, which is crazy.
I have fucking like 5.
Yeah, there's a lot.
All right, I'll start this one.
Okay.
Hi, Pat and Crystal. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. I can't wait to watch the Christmas episode on Patreon.
It's fucking hilarious.
For those of you guys that don't know, there's a Christmas vlog up from our holiday week.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Aunt We Be Having Things.
Isn't she great?
She's great.
Her voice.
Yes, her voice sounds like how my grandma's voice was. My dad's mom. Very raspy.
She likes to get fucked up. It's fucking hilarious.
She's a storyteller and it's great.
Yes.
So yeah, definitely watch that.
This write-in is unfortunately a bit of a downer, but I'm wondering if either of you have experience with the grieving process in a dysfunctional situation with conflicting emotions. Trigger warning, talk of suicide. My only sibling, my younger brother, took his life on Christmas this year.
Fuck. I'm sorry.
Ugh. He was 30. When my dad called me, I screamed and sobbed. My brother and I were close as children, but not as adults. After I moved out of our mom's home at 20, we drifted apart, and he rarely replied to my calls or texts. He has always been very different, stayed in his room talking to people online, unable to work a job, trouble socializing with people, and never moved out of my mom's house. We dealt with some emotional dysfunction growing up from our mom, but never physical abuse or neglect. I'm actually very introverted as well and understand the financial struggles our generation has and constantly tried reaching out to connect with him regarding this. I saw him a handful of times over the years, and he would be nice and apologize for not making an effort to talk to me. Our family is small, just him, me, and my parents. We were never very close. It's just kind of always been that way. Anyway, I was in complete shock when I heard he took his own life in Mom's house. She found him. He timed videos to come out on YouTube the next day. Videos of him speaking. They were almost 7 hours long. I thought, okay, this is kind of weird, but this might be some closure for us. I was deeply wrong. It was hours of recordings he took since 22 of his insanely detailed plan to take his life and documenting previous attempts. He spoke hateful, ugly, horrible words about us and my mom specifically, essentially blaming us. He also spoke hateful words about race, women, and just the entire world in general. He repeated over and over that he didn't want to get better. He doesn't care how this will affect anyone. He laughed a lot. Overall, it was the most cruel thing I've ever heard in my life. I am desperately trying to get the videos taken down so my mom never hears them. This is a very, very broad overview of the situation, and it's still too long. I'm sorry. I'm going to get into therapy ASAP to cope and unpack this, of course. I feel like now I am forever attached to this ugly, negative, horrible tragedy, and I am so lost. I now know he was extremely mentally ill for so long without getting help. I just hate that this happened and my parents are going through this. We are all completely at a loss. Now I'm just mostly angry at him. This is the first experience I have had with the death of a family member. Do you have any experience or advice on starting the grieving process for someone you have conflicting emotions about? Thank you all for both you do. I appreciate this community so much. Best wishes to you both in the new year. God damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you're fucking dealing with that. I'm so sorry that you saw that video.
Oh, my heart breaks for you. I will say, first time I ever went to the funeral of someone that completed suicide. He was my coworker. I was cool with him, like had love for him, but we weren't like besties or anything. But it was a very different experience than going to the funeral of someone who was shot. Or I kept thinking, bitch, we're here because you did that shit. Like, fuck, everyone here's crying and upset because you did that. But, you know, as you grow up, you take on different perspectives and you understand things more. And he was hurting so bad, like that was his only way out. And I feel very differently now. I don't think, though, I've ever been loved somebody that's died that I had conflicting feelings about. I think I'm very cut and dry when I either love you or I hate you for something you did. I can think of one person that if they were to die, I might have some conflicting feelings because my childhood with them was so great. You know what I'm talking about. I'll tell you after. But we would stay at their house and hang out. She would pick us up.
Oh, okay.
I would probably have conflicting feelings because my teen years and before that, like she was great. And then, you know, shit happens. I don't even know how to begin to tell you to navigate it except maybe therapy.
Yeah, just do therapy for yourself and just try to...
I would talk about it. Like if it makes you feel better, I would talk about it. I wouldn't tell your mom those videos exist. I would just keep trying to contact YouTube and get them taken down. I think your brother was hurting so bad. He wanted, you know, the old saying, it's cliche, but misery does love company. And I think that maybe he was hurting and from mental illness and hurting so bad, he wanted, you know, other people to feel that as well. I feel like it would have came up before had he, I don't know, really felt that way. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm just sorry. God damn. What a fucking Christmas.
I've said many times, like, I'm a big supporter in making that choice for yourself as far as checking out. So I would just understand and come to terms with that's what he wanted. That was a choice he made for himself. That's what he wanted. Like, it's sad. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate he had those feelings about people. But, like, this is the choice he wanted and just move on. Luckily, it doesn't sound like you guys were very close.
And I think it's unfair of him to blame everybody else.
Yeah, that's just, like, his to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
For
like,
sure.
I wouldn't take on that.
I wouldn't either.
Guilt or anything. I wouldn't feel anything like that.
No.
Like, you made efforts. This is a choice he made. Those are feelings he had. That's something in a way that he chose to deal with it. You know, I feel
like he would have sent it directly to them instead of posting it on YouTube. That's just my thought process. But then again, I don't know, you know?
I think the only thing that is troubling about all this is that he did it in your parents' house, which is like a big fuck you.
What a horrible fucking thing
for your
find.
mother to find. That's fucked up. Like I've said before, he should have did it like in a park or something somewhere far away, like not where people have to live with that, with his choice. But
and
like
re-traumatized.
Yeah, I would just, you know, be at peace with the fact that this is what he wanted. Those are feelings he had. And you did what, you know, you made an effort to be in his life or whatever. And sometimes like people make decisions for themselves. This is what he wanted.
Related or not, blood or not, it's not, sometimes it just doesn't work out to be
Yeah.
close or.
Yeah.
And
For
you
sure.
tried, and I wouldn't feel any guilt over it.
No, not at all.
And I'm really, really fucking sorry you guys are having to navigate this.
It'll get easier. You know, I feel bad for your parents.
Hug your mom for us. Like,
yeah.
goddamn, like, I can't imagine coming in and finding my fucking child like that, man.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if the person I'm writing about still listens or has Patreon, but I know she used to be a devoted listener. You better still be, whoever you are. But we were both longtime listeners, and we've written in before for each other's birthdays. It was our thing. Listening to the podcast separately in our cars, meeting back at our trailer to talk about the episode, laughing together about who remembered the smallest details, and even turning the podcast into drinking games on nights that we felt light and full of love. Those are the little moments that I'll never forget, and I hope she doesn't either. I missed a whole fucking paragraph. Sorry, I missed 2 paragraphs. Am I serious? We're going to take this out.
Fuck that.
Wait, did I miss a paragraph? Okay, I did miss a paragraph.
This is fabulous. This one, she ain't even drinking, you guys. So wonderful.
Gonna start over.
Okay.
I'm not sure if the person I'm writing about still listens or has Patreon, but I know she used to be a devoted listener. I'd like to write in for my wife, Sam. We've recently separated, and while things, do you know who they are?
Yes.
And while things have changed, my hope is that one day she will see the value and worth of what we shared, what we built together, and not run from the depth of what we truly had.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Now we were both now this is where I fucked up. Okay, we were both longtime listeners, and we've written in before for each other's birthdays. It was our thing. Okay, recently life took a drastic turn. We lost the baby we planned literally, lying on a doctor's table, excited about the future we were creating. About the same time, we celebrated our 5-year anniversary and signed for our house, a symbol of everything we worked so hard for. I wanted to give her the life she deserved, one where her effort, beauty, and strength were matched with everything I could offer. She has always worked tirelessly for our family, pushing herself at the gym to look incredible, and she does.
She's very pretty.
All while raising our child, a little bundle of energy who never runs out, no matter how much we chase him. I know that grief has cast a shadow over her, over us. I know she's had to face so much that no one should have to endure, and it's been a heavy burden. But even in the dark, I want her to know how loved she is. She is an incredible woman, someone who commands every room she walks into with confidence and grace. Her smile is still one of the most beautiful things about her. It lights up her face and lifts the people around her. And that laugh, I can even hear it now, and it's one of the things I miss the most. Maybe she avoids being near me because the connection we have, our chemistry still lingers, and I get it. Even though she may be gone, I hope she knows that my heart remains open and my devotion to her hasn't wavered. No matter where she is now, no matter what circumstances have brought her there, she is worthy of so much love, success, and happiness. I think about her dreams and goals every day, and I hope she's finding her way to the success she deserves. If there's ever a day when she's ready, she can always come home. My love for her is endless. My longing for her is deep. She is my twin flame, the soul that mirrors mine, and I truly believe that our story isn't finished yet. Until that day, I wish her nothing but love, peace, and light. You are and always will be extraordinary.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's from Courtney. I'm sorry that you guys are going through this.
Cry.
Yeah. I also hope that it's okay that you shared all of this like publicly, and that, you know,
they've written in about
troubles,
not troubles, but some other personal stuff before. So
okay.
I'm thinking Sam would be okay with it.
Okay. I hope so. But yeah, I wish you guys both the best together or separate.
Absolutely.
I hope it works out.
Just make sure you guys put your boy first, you know, and co-parent. Great. I'm sorry. Fuck. God, thanks, Courtney, for ruining my night.
I'm like, are you crying?
No, but that's fucking...
Yeah.
God.
It's tough.
It's a really beautiful write-in, though.
It is. I would be happy if somebody wrote
That's
about me like
love,
that.
man.
Yeah.
God. I have another one.
Okay.
Hi, ladies. I'm sitting here feeding my baby and reflecting on this year. I realize how deeply unhappy I've been with the relationships in my life. First and foremost, I think it's time to walk away from my child's father. We've tried to make it work, but it just isn't. Something I've never admitted out loud because it feels so final. The truth is, I'm just not in love with him anymore. We've grown into two different people. And to be honest, I can't fucking stand who he's become.
It happens.
It does.
Sorry it happens.
It's clear he's not in love with me anymore either. Honestly, I'm pretty sure he doesn't even like me. You know when every single thing you do starts to annoy, and that's fine. But I can't deal with the lies, saying I love you when it's so obvious he doesn't.
Yeah.
I feel like my life is about to change in ways I'm not ready for. I'll probably have to move back in with my parents because I just can't afford to support myself and my two young kids on my own right now. Listen, that's totally fine.
I'm glad you have the option.
For sure.
Yeah.
Change is uncomfortable, I know, but necessary. What really gets me, though, is the thought of not seeing my kids every day. The idea of less time with them literally makes me sick to my stomach. They're almost 3 and a 6-month-old. I feel like they need their mommy right now, but I need them too. I guess I'm writing to vent, but I'd also love any advice on healing, co-parenting, and how to maintain a healthy relationship with their father. I don't want to hate him, but goddamn, at this rate, it's not looking good. How do people do this? I don't understand. Ugh, I hate it. I love you all so much and appreciate everything you do. I hope 2025 brings you all so much happiness and money. Much love.
Thank you.
And thank you. I would do it sooner rather than later so that you guys don't hate each other and are able to co-parent more smoothly. Don't wait till you fucking absolutely hate each other.
I was just talking to a friend yesterday who's in a relationship that like should have ended a long time ago. Yeah. And I said, like, it sounds like it's not fun. Like I was letting them vent and I was like, it sounds like it's not fun anymore. And once it's not fun anymore, it's like, just let it go before it like becomes so bad. Like you said, that it's ruined. It happens, you know, people grow apart sometimes.
And it's really hard to grow into people that still, those new people that
are still
fall
compatible.
in love. Like you're constantly re-falling in love. Like, and sometimes it's fucking hard, you know?
Yeah. So the co-parenting thing, if you end it and you're able to be friendly with each other, which is the goal, like it can be totally smooth. Don't have like worrisome feelings about that. I have like 2 out of the 20 of my baby daddies are like best friends to me, literally. Like
they're great.
I have 2 that I am very fucking close to, and I'm very lucky to co-parent with them. It wasn't even always like that, but that's where we are. It took a while to get there. But yeah, I would not want to co-parent with anybody else. Like they're great. And
I agree.
We started out hating each other at one point for a while, I think. So it's possible. Just focus on you and your babies. And I know it feels sad, like having to share time with the other parent, but like there will be times where you want some space from the kids. Like that's healthy for you too. You know, don't look at it like you're going to be missing out on every day with them. You're going to need some days to yourself to still
to shower. You have a 6-month-old
and you're a person. You're not just a mom. So like allow yourself some time to still be you and step out of that mom role. Sometimes you'll be grateful for it later.
Really good advice.
Yeah,
I agree. But we wish you the best of luck. Please update us on what happens.
Have positive feelings and try to maintain a positive outlook about it.
Yeah, and if I can give you one piece of advice, never ever disrespect or talk bad about the other parent in front of your children.
Right.
They'll remember. Don't do it.
And they will realize who the problem is on
For
their
sure.
own. You don't have to explain that or display that in front of the kids.
Definitely. Do you want to...
Oh, I have one.
Okay, good.
Let me see if it's the same.
So I've...
Hi, girls, longtime fan.
And I have another one. And...
Is that what this is?
No, this was another one. But you could do that one.
Hi, girls, longtime fan. So much so, I even have my mom addicted.
Thank you.
This is my first time write-in, so bear with me if it's long. I recently started dating someone that I have ins and outs with over the last 7 years. We finally decided to give it a shot and became official. That's exciting. Mm-hmm. He was going through a lot at the time, legal troubles, lost his career, custody battle, etc. I never kicked him while he was down, though, because if anyone knows what struggle is, it's me. I'm always supportive, and I did my best to praise every door he walked through. I'm already like,
I'm over here on fucking eggshells.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're a real nice girl so far.
Yeah. Okay. We both love to drink. No.
This is why.
Now
it comes out.
We both love to drink, and unfortunately, that led to quite a bit of arguments, some that were pretty brutal. And I would vent to my best friend, as any friend would do. She was also friends with him, and oftentimes they would hang out, which I never had any issues with until they started moving weird about it. Okay. There was always a feeling I had anytime I was in present with those two.
The dude and the
friend.
Okay.
I kept my cool for the most part and chucked it up to overthinking. You don't really get those feelings for no reason.
I've never had those feelings.
Have you ever had those feelings with me and Mark?
And you and Mark go on fucking excursions and dates without me.
Christmas shopping,
never.
dinner dates and shit.
Never once.
Yeah. If you get those feelings, like, you have to learn to trust your gut about all feelings.
Yeah.
Like, don't second guess yourself and think that you're feeling that for no, I don't know, just
listen.
Don't chalk anything up to overthinking, because you get those instinctual feelings. You have to listen to that.
And I'm not comfortable because I'm super trusting. I just know that my best friend would never, and my husband would never.
Yeah. Even when I get gut feelings that, like, you guys stole my hammer, I'm mentally ill, but like.
So I give her a little grace and I humor her and don't get fucking offended. But
listen to those feelings. You can always apologize later if you're wrong. Listen to those feelings, even if it's like that.
Nobody wants your fucking lady tools.
So, okay. Where was I?
The friend and the fucking man are about to fuck. I'm just kidding.
Fast forward to Christmas Eve. I host everyone at my house. We're all drinking. This is a problem. And having a good time. And the best friend decides to leave early, and my boyfriend is livid, won't stop talking about how he can't believe she left early, etc. If Mark was mad I was leaving early,
I'd be like, bitch, you can fucking go follow her. Go live with her.
Because you're being weird, bitch. Because
you're being fucking real weird.
Yeah, that's dead giveaway. All right.
For sure.
Won't stop talking about how he can't believe she left early, etc. So he passes out from being drunk, and the last guests leave, and I just had this feeling.
Uh-oh.
Listen to them motherfucking feelings.
She went in his phone.
So I picked up his phone.
Knew it.
And I go through his text messages with her.
It's her pussy.
Our entire relationship, they have been talking shit about me. From my finances, how I don't really have any friends, how they wish they didn't have to invite me places. I just recently lost my job, and they were even talking about that.
But wait.
The list goes on.
But wait, what did she say about him in the beginning? Wasn't he like a broke motherfucker going through hella shit?
Custody battles, lost his career.
You hypocritical.
This is why you don't overexert yourself. This is why you don't overplay your part.
This is why you don't do art projects.
Yep.
Stop.
Charity work.
Don't.
End that shit. It never ends well.
Fuck that build a fucking bear shit. Fuck that.
Not only were they talking the lowest of shit about me, but were also very flirtatious.
I bet.
She's sending pictures of herself to him. She's sending, him telling her how hot she is.
They fucked.
How he chose the wrong friend and that she's trouble. I called both of them out and neither had much to say for themselves. His excuse was it was out of anger and when we were fighting. Go to hell. I have blocked them both and don't plan to reach out.
Good girl.
I know I was wrong for going through his phone. No, the fuck you weren't, because your stomach told you to. And disappointed in myself for doing that because it's completely out of character for me. Oh, well, you found out the truth. So
just know that when you get that feeling next time, you don't even need to go through a phone.
Yep. However, there's a part of me that feels grateful I did because I would have just been sitting here looking like a fool. I think it would have clicked when their behavior was fucking weird. So even without going through the phone, it was gonna play out.
Definitely.
Especially when it comes to them discussing my finance. Okay, wait, sorry, I missed a part.
That shit is crazy.
The betrayal I feel is so deep, especially when it comes to them discussing my finances. He stayed with me and I never asked him for a dime because I didn't need it. Oh, he stayed with me and I didn't ask him for a dime because I didn't need it. So he lived with her rent free.
And you're talking about my finances, bitch?
This is my lifelong best friend and my partner. And it's just like two heartbreaks at once.
Oh, I can imagine. I bet the friend is probably more losing that lifelong friend is more devastating than the man. I guarantee it.
Guess I just need to hear validation of my feelings. I love you both so much.
You did the right thing.
You did the right thing. I don't know if you want me to say your name, so I won't. But you did the absolute right thing. This was gonna play out anyway. You were overplaying your part. Fuck with somebody that can match you. I'm no longer fucking with anybody that cannot match me. Like, and having somebody live with you that's not, like, you didn't ask for money because you didn't need it. That's not the fucking point. No real man, no real partner, whoever, whatever they are,
just live
is
off.
gonna let you cover everything. Nope, that's bullshit. That's the shittiest.
Mark would never.
Like, what? It's funny. It makes me think an ex, a piece of dog shit that I used to fuck with not that long ago that was staying with me, got a job, right? And it wasn't like a high paying job. Like I definitely made more money. And I had money and it was a situation like that where I didn't need the money, but I'm not going to have nobody living off of me. So I told them, you got to give me $700 a month.
That's fair.
Okay. I'm paying like over $2,000 a month just for rent.
Fair.
Not even counting bills and shit, right? I was like, you got to shoot me $700 a month. They hesitated and they were like, oh, I might need to go home or you might, guess what? Surprise, motherfucker, you're going and I'm going to pay for it.
And about your plane ticket.
And luggage and everything else. But yeah, no, anybody that would let you carry the burden of all the fucking bills and shit is a flag.
And for sure. And is a piece of shit.
Yeah. So let them go be miserable and let her support him.
How gross is that? You're living in my house. I'm paying all the fucking bills. You ain't got a job. You ain't even got custody of your fucking children.
You lost your career.
And you're talking shit about me and my finances.
Yeah. But I'm carrying your ass.
And my best friend. How fucking dare you, bitch?
And she's so dumb because she knows, I'm assuming, all of the shit that he wasn't no prize and decided to cross those boundaries
and ruin a lifelong friendship.
Yeah,
over
they deserve
each
other. They deserve each other. You get to sit back and laugh and be comfortable and laugh at them fucking losers.
Oh my God. Let him go leech off her. That's fucking crazy. Oh no.
Fuck that.
Okay, I have one. And then I have one more if you want to read the last one. Dear Pat and Crystal, I'm writing to express my gratitude and have a question for Pat. The last 2 years have been incredibly difficult for me, and I'm so thankful I stumbled onto your podcast. I'm in my mid-30s, going through a painful divorce. He was living a double life as a sex addict and I have MS. You breezies make me laugh so hard. When I have a bad day, I go back and listen to my favorite episodes. Chris.
I love that so much. That tickles me so much.
Mug, cocoa mug.
Don't say that word. Do not.
Buffet assembly line. Carolyn falling under the car. I'm laughing just writing
The buffet
this.
assembly line was so horrible. That was when I misread. I think I was drunk and I misread. And
That is one of my favorite fucking episodes.
We have to take that down. That's so awful.
I wish we had video to it because she fell off. We had these chairs that were really low to the ground at that time, and she fell off the chair.
Oh, that was the worst possible.
Oh, that was the most fabulous mistake
in
ever.
reading a fucking write-in. Oh my God.
Oh, we were like, he has to go to prison.
Now, what is he doing on Thanksgiving?
Eating everyone out?
Kids? Like, what was Sorry. Okay, get off that.
Fuck.
Oh.
And Carolyn falling under the car. I'm laughing just writing this, but for real, thank you for being a sparkle in dark times. Pat, what do you think about sex addiction? I was in couples therapy for 2 years, which was a waste of time since he kept lying. I tried and tried to make things work, but I will never be enough in comparison to his addiction. I'm now in a better place, rebuilding my life, but still curious about how sex addiction works. All my love.
I'm the sex addict.
That's why she's like,
Pat, let me look in my eyes.
Pat, answer me.
Look in my fucking eyes and tell me now. So, all right. Sex addiction. I'm going to just talk from a place of like when my sex drive is in overdrive.
You're violently masturbating.
And I'm violently sweaty masturbating all day and like will go fuck whoever. Like it's been bad. Like there were times I might not need to get back on Wellbutrin. There were times that like
strangers.
Actually, I'm not. Yeah. Yes, strangers. Like pull over.
Yeah.
It was done safely, but like a very fucking what were you thinking type scenario. Okay.
Yeah.
And without giving too much detail, that's the type of shit like
it doesn't matter who, when, where.
No, it doesn't. And if you saw this person, you would be like they're a truck driver. Like what are you,
where's their teeth?
That's an older white man with no teeth. Like, what are you fucking doing? Like, yes, I got money. But like, it's just, you can't, and then there's a thrill that comes with it. And then it's like, you're riding the high of that thrill. And like, it's not just when you have a sex addiction like that. And I've never been diagnosed with a sex addiction, but like part of my mental illness includes that. That's just one facet of it.
Yeah.
But, you get like a high from the thrill of the risky behavior. And then so it's bigger than cheating. So it's like not just like, cheating is just part of it, but like it's something that's going to continue because of that thrill, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I would just not take it personally. Like it's a problem. It's like a condition.
Yeah. It's an addiction.
Yeah.
Like, fucking
it's chemical. It's
dope.
Like,
weed, fucking
and it's
cigarettes.
not about you, if that makes sense. Like it's not, I'm sure they don't want to hurt you. I'm sure they, it's just like,
but that fucking high
takes over and becomes more important than what you have going on, I guess.
I have a friend, a person I know, their ex-husband is a sex addict, and it was porn. It was really bad porn addiction, and she wasn't okay with it. She found out. He was like, okay, I got rid of everything, right? He even went as far as to hide it in the kids' handheld gaming devices.
Yeah.
Like, that's how deep it goes.
You could have the best intentions too. Like you could not want to hurt your partner. You could not want to do this. You know what I'm saying? And it just takes over. And like, you have to not take it personal. It's not about you. This is something they struggle with. And like, that's just what it is. So really, people like that need to be open and forthcoming about their situation so that people don't get hurt when they deal with them.
So they can consent to wanting to be with someone like that.
And like, fucking with me, this is what comes with it.
Right.
If people did that, I think it would save a lot of heartache, drama, unnecessary.
Damaged people.
Yeah.
Like 1000%.
Yeah.
I think, God damn, be honest. Like, give people... literally 75% of the time someone's still gonna fuck with you,
right?
Be honest.
I've never had a problem being like, I fuck with multiple people, like, or I like open, I do better in open relationships, shit like that. And they be like, no, I'm cool. Never. It's never happened. Yeah. People are just be honest. And I think people respect it more too.
Definitely. Okay. Last. All you.
Well, I have one.
Is it this one?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Read that.
Wait, is it? Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, the troll. I'm like, I was thinking of like an internet troll. It's the fucking,
So was
it's
I
the
at
scary
first.
troll. Peas troll. Okay, hi ladies. The troll, y'all. The troll reminded me of something my dad did when I was a kid. He would chase me and my sister around with a Charlie McCarthy doll doing a creepy laugh. He didn't use it as a threat to make us eat or act well. He just thought he was funny. This is fucked up. I was about 3 or 4 at the time. Like, yeah, have you ever made kids cry on purpose?
Dude, there's the video of us in a Halloween store when the girls were little. They're like 3 and 4, maybe 4 and 5. And they were terrified of a mask in there. And
you made them cry because it was funny?
And we thought it was funny to chase them. And
I've done that and felt so guilty.
I look back on that and I'm like, we deserve to be arrested. How dare we do that to those babies? Like, we think it's so funny.
I did that and
That was
cried.
so fucked up.
I've done that and cried laughing and looked like, and then immediately was like, why did I fucking do that? Like, that was so mean. I need to not play them kind of games.
I need to not get my jollies off someone else's trauma.
A baby crying.
Right. Ha ha, you're scared of it, stupid baby. I feel so bad.
I was about 3 or 4 at the time and would try to hide under tables, screaming, crying because I was scared shitless of the doll. He had no concern about me crying and being terrified. He did it until I was about 8 and wasn't scared of it anymore.
Hardcore.
He did it until I wasn't scared of it anymore.
It was exposure therapy.
But I had 3 specific repetitive nightmares about it for years.
Oh.
Trauma.
Poor baby.
One of them was the doll crawling out of a bookcase and murdering my whole family in front of me. The other 2 were also the doll appearing and murdering my family in different situations. At one point, my older sister pulled the arm off while he was doing it because she was tired of his shit. He put fake Halloween blood on he went so far with this.
So far.
Your dad needs arrested now. Go call the cops.
He took a knife and stabbed it into the doll.
He put fake Halloween blood on the arm. I think that's when I wasn't scared of it anymore. He's very apologetic about it now. No, now you need to scare him. You hire someone big and scary to come and fucking
clean out his bank account
and pick him up off the ground and shake him and scare the fuck out of him. Do a home invasion. Stage a home invasion. And
that's how old to make it
do
back.
that for your dad so he understands. Don't play with people like that. With babies.
Fuck.
Till they're 8 years old. Till
That's
it didn't
a
work.
long
He
fucking
kept
time.
going until it didn't work anymore. Oh my
damn.
God. Okay. He's very apologetic about it now. Not the worst thing in the world, but it made me look at him as an unsafe person at a young age. He was.
Yeah.
Like, we're making jokes, but he was.
I can't trust you.
P.S. I think the troll is hilarious and you're using it for a good purpose. I am using it for good. And I haven't showed it to her at all, but I'll be like, don't make me call that troll over here.
You guys,
And you saw.
she has to fucking eat.
Yeah.
It's fucking...
I do it out of desperation, and I
Yeah.
have not had to show her the picture at all. I've just been like, hey, he's going to come over here if you don't fucking eat.
Yeah. I would like to pat myself on the back today. Peace was here. She said, Auntie Tristal, I'm hungry. I want the white and yellow eggies. So I had to go ask Mark because Mark's been the only one that can make these eggs.
There's a
that she'll
very
eat.
particular way
You
that they
guys.
have to fucking be. And I've tried to replicate the eggs. It did not work. Then I got mad and I was like, you wasted my fucking eggs and my time. Like, eat the
this
fucking
Snickers.
Yeah.
So you have to put a bunch of butter in a small pan.
But he said not too much because then it'll be too oily and she won't eat it.
Yep. So
Has to be the right amount.
It does. And then you have to cook it
It's chemistry.
in between low and medium. So it's like a slow cooked par buttered egg. And you have to take the yolk and pop it, but you have to move it around a bit. You don't want it scrambled, but you got to like...
You have to evenly spread the yolk about.
So she doesn't get too much yolk in one bite.
Like, give me a break.
This is so neurodivergent. And I don't even mind doing it because I'm so particular. You know how I am with my food. I get it. And then you got to flip it, but no sides could be crispy. There can't be like thick parts. It has to be like
the texture has to
soft,
stay
fully cooked,
the same throughout.
Yes,
the edges can't be different. The outside can't be different from the inside. It has to be thoroughly like the same.
Yep. And she ate every bite.
Mm-hmm. And Bunny said she took a bite of Spam.
And she ate some regular scrambled eggs.
Yep. But it's only because those first eggs were right.
Yep.
If those would have been wrong, she wouldn't have tried nothing else.
Those were the gateway eggs.
Yes. She would not have tried no Spam. She would not have ate them other eggs.
Her even trying Spam, oh my God.
Yeah, that's a reason to celebrate.
It's crazy.
So, we get it.
The trolls needed.
Yeah.
But your dad is crazy. So
he
do
is.
the home invasion.
I might know some guys. They won't charge you a lot. Do a fucking home invasion.
Hog tie.
Until he pees and then let him go and be like, remember
Just
that
kidding,
doll?
Dad.
It was your
McCarthy.
daughters. It was your daughters. They hired me. I'm going to let you go now and then let them leave. Do it. I would do it.
Oh.
All right.
Payback.
I have one here.
Okay. I love all these write-ins.
There's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Okay. I'm just skimming it. All right.
Make sure it's appropriate.
Yeah. Hi, ladies. I'm sitting here feeding my baby and reflecting on this year, and I realize how deeply unhappy I've been with the relationships in my life.
I just read that.
I'm not reading anything else. What the fuck? Are you serious? It sounded differently when I said it.
Oh, I love this.
Is there any more? Hold on.
I love this.
Yeah,
so
there
much.
is. Okay.
I was going to say, I think there is more.
There's one, don't use my name. Don't boss me around.
Not me fucking spilling all over myself.
Okay. Been a listener for 2 years now. Did we read this?
I'm not sure. Keep going.
I listen with my wife. We love y'all. I was just listening to the Sweet Ass Ride episode and was really shocked at the prices you were being given for an implant supported bridge. I would hate for you. Yeah. I would hate for you to spend a bunch of money on shitty work or go to another country. This is not an ad or anything like that. I just thought I'd let y'all know the office I work at in Idaho offers full upper and lower implant supported bridge services for $40,000, typically $20,000 each jaw. We have it here for $15,000 each jaw that I know someone that went to.
Yeah.
But thank you. And we offer care credit to help with the payments. We type up your treatment. Okay, sorry. Thank you. Okay, yeah, this is just details about that. Thank you so much. And they snuck in, as always, Free Palestine.
That's really sweet. They wrote in to share that.
And they said they'll sneak in some Botox for you, and they'll sneak in some for me too. So maybe.
Okay, maybe we visit Idaho.
Maybe we go to Idaho.
Free Botox.
And thrifting in Idaho.
And meet a listener.
Yes.
I love that.
Wait, I'm going to read the rest just because. Okay.
Okay.
We type up your treatment plan and give you a full summary of how much everything costs from your first appointment to your last appointment. No hidden fees. None of that money hungry corporation shit. Also, why the fuck don't insurances cover that shit?
No, for real.
My boss, the doctor, is like very well known for his work. He actually teaches at a university and doctors come from all over to watch how he does it.
Oh, I love that.
People also come from everywhere, to get their implants done by him. We have patients from Cali, Washington, Oregon, even Florida. Crystal, if you want any more info, like the office's Insta or any other info, email me or something. Oh my God, I'd love to be the one to work on you. Let me know, girl. We'll give you Botox during surgery if that's a plus for you.
That's
ha, ha,
fucking
ha.
Wonderful.
Ha ha. P.S. Patafria, I'll sneak some Botox for you too in the back. Just kidding, and always Free Palestine. You're not just kidding, and I will come get it.
No, for real.
Freeze my fucking face.
Yes.
I love that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That is hella sweet.
So I'll forward it to you so you can follow up.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I love it.
We might need to go out there. Isn't that where me and Mark were looking at homes to retire for a compound?
God, yes.
See, it's a sign. It's a sign.
Because I still need to do my bottom.
Wait a minute. This one, we didn't get to this one.
Okay.
Resubmitting my write-in because it was either too long or got skipped. It got skipped.
She said, 'cause you bitches are stupid.
Not intentionally, like we be all over the place. Okay.
And if a bunch of emails come through at once, it hides it.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
I noticed when we were shipping out merch and all those shippos were coming through.
Yeah.
It a bunch of write-ins came through at the same time and I had to really dig.
Okay, hearing the listener write in about her and her best friend being crazy in high school made me think of all the crazy times my best friend and I had when we were younger. This is a long one, but I thought I'd tell you guys a crazy story of my best friend and I and my dysfunctional dad. This is the dysfunctional dad episode.
Love it.
You know how there's always a theme somehow?
Yep, I love it.
Shortly after graduating high school, my best friend, my dad, and I went skiing together at a resort in Truckee, California. Sounds fun, right? It would have been if this man was not so dysfunctional. We started drinking on the way up the mountain.
He fingered your friend.
Nothing out of the usual when hanging out with my dad. We skied a good portion of the day while my best friend drank at the lodge using her fake ID. My dad and I, did I say skating? I meant skiing.
No, I think you said skiing.
Oh, okay. My dad and I finished skiing and go to the lodge and the three of us drink together until we decide it's time to head home. We get in my dad's hoopty ass Geo Metro.
Oh my God, I remember those. The turquoise ones were everywhere.
Aqua Geo Metro. And we're packing up to leave. My best friend's in the back seat and has a Red Bull in her hand. My dad gets aggressive when he's drunk, so I'm always on eggshells. Join the club.
Great.
After a day of hanging out with him. He snatched the can out of my best friend's hand, and I could tell it scared her. He proceeds to take a swig of her drink, and it pissed me off that he couldn't just ask her for it, so I told him to give it back to her. About 5 minutes later, without even thinking about what happened with the Red Bull, I ask her for some of her Red Bull. She hands it to me, and before I can get a drink, it's snatched out of my hand by my dad. I guess he thought I was trying to be a smartass about asking her politely for it. Well, then this man starts pouring the drink on my fucking head. At this point, I'm seeing red.
Oh my God.
That Metro would have got yanked the fuck over.
Oh my God.
I took the can from his hands and threw it at his face. Now he's seeing red. He starts hitting me.
Oh my
and up
God.
to this point, I had never fought back. What?
Well, we start fucking eyes
We
out.
start fist fighting in the front seat of his car in front of the main entrance of a nice ski
Your
resort.
friend is stuck in the small ass back seat.
She cannot get out.
Oh my God.
Mind you, I'm catching glimpses of my best friend with a look of shock and terror on her face. He's hitting my head on the dash. I'm throwing close fist punches, and she's looking at us like, what in the actual fuck is happening? Finally, I bit this man so hard, he lets go of me. He kicks us out of the car. My best friend and I grab our shit, jump out, and he skirts out of the parking lot, leaving us at the resort. That fucking, he swung that Metro.
Who fucking does that? Oh my God.
I'm still pissed as fuck. She's shaken up, and we wanted to leave before he decided to come back. So we both start trying to hitchhike, asking people for rides down to the Sacramento area, and no one wants anything to do with us.
Oh my!
You just
you're
got in a
soaking
fist fight.
wet
You
with
have Red Bull hair.
Fucking lumped up.
Fuck. To be fair, I looked her up and she was crying.
Oh.
We finally convinced two Russian chicks and a gay guy named Glenn in a two-tone Range Rover to give us a ride home. The women have the tight ski outfits on with the fur hats, and Glenn is as flamboyant as can be. This sounds fun.
Yeah, that part does.
They were so kind to us, fed us ceviche. That's throwing me off, and got our minds off of what happened. Glenn would randomly hit my best friend up and hit my best friend up to come party in the city with the three of them. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
My best friend and I talk about it every once in a while and about die laughing. My dad and I didn't talk for almost a year after this incident, and he never put hands on me again. I hope you both think this is as funny as we do now. I love the podcast and everything you two do. Thank you for having a safe space for dysfunction in this world. Love you both.
Oh,
We love you.
too.
And I'm sorry your dad flipped and ruined the fucking ski.
But this fits into fucking Hello Dysfunction.
Yes, it does. Dysfunctional fucking dads. Jesus Christ.
Oh, God. Me, Mom, and Uncle Jimmy fighting on the front lawn. Me launching the Pepsi at the back of his fucking head. But, bitch, Billy would never.
No.
Billy would have never. I was fucking Princess Chrissy.
Yeah. I'm still a princess.
Yeah.
He'd have smacked my mom's head into the dash and shit, but not me.
I was fucking just thinking
Thank
Char
God
would
for
have got that.
Yeah, she'd have caught hands.
Not me.
But not me. Thank God. All right, guys.
All right, you guys get fucking 2 hours.
No, not quite, because there's a bunch that we went to the bathroom and left the camera running.
I know.
Right?
Yeah, so it's going to be like hour and 58 minutes.
Good. That's good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Join our Patreon if you're able.
Please.
Leave us a review.
Please.
Share us.
All the good stuff.
All the good stuff. And be safe.
Yes.
You know, people are fucking crazy. And
Yes.
we love you.
We love you.
Suck it easy.
Go to bed.